Hi everyone. Yeah, this is me alive and well after a 7 day fast. I know people most of the people were so worried about me, thinking that now I was suffering because I was not eating. And I've had so many worries from people and comments about my staying for 7 days without food and if it's possible. Of course, it was possible for me. As you can see, I'm alive and well. And I thank all of you who have commented, who've asked questions, concerns, who've liked, who've subscribed. That was amazing. Thank you. I thank you so much. So there were just a few questions here and there that I thought that we should address. I should address with you. The first one, of course, was the worry that how can I stay for 7 days without food? The science of it is, if you don't eat, it means that your body is getting food from the fat reserves that you have. So it's not that I was starving; my body was still getting its food from the fat reserves that I have. So that was my goal because I wanted to lose some fat, especially around my stomach. So it worked for me, as you can see, as you saw from my videos that I sent, that there was a huge difference for fasting. So here I am, alive and well, and I'm back to eating. And yeah, it is something that was not easy. Of course, given that I am a mom and there was cooking going on at home and children were eating and all the smell of food and the hunger pangs and I felt cold most of the times. I was freezing. But it was worth it because I kept telling myself, this is what I want, and how bad do I want it? I want it so badly, so I have to hang in there till the end. So at the end of the day, you can see that it was again about the mind. It's about the mind. It's about the mind. So I just focused and envisioned the way I would look after that and what I wanted. So that is how badly I wanted this. So that's how I got to the end. Other people were having worries about me having coffee. Especially in the morning when I was working out. By the way, I worked out of the 7 days, I worked out for 3 days. And the fourth day, I told you I woke up late. My coach is very strict. There was no workout that day. The fifth day was my resting day. As usual, I rest. So now I didn't work out. On the sixth day, I didn't work out as well because that time I was really like grinding, just going towards the end. Going towards the end, it was quite hard. So my coach advised that I stay. So I actually managed to do some workout for 3 days. I also just wanted to know if it's possible for someone to fast for 7 days and work out. So out of the seven, I did 3 days, which were okay. And after that, I think I will try next time to do about 4 to 5 days. So that was my goal. So I learned something. So people who are really worried, that I got comments about coffee not being good. Me taking coffee. The reason why I was taking coffee was because I needed to boost myself. Coffee is good for energy. Caffeine is good for energy. And when you're taking these things, you have to also take them in moderation. So you saw I was taking I was taking half a cup of coffee. Yeah. So it was to help me just boost my energy levels, to wake me up. And if you've been working out, if you've been someone who goes to the gym, you know about the pre-workouts that people take before working out. It's just to boost your energy levels and give you some strength to work. So that was about me and coffee. And I only used to take it in the morning before I work out. That was the only time I was taking it without sugar. By the way, you can't have coffee with sugar. So I was having it without sugar. Yeah. What else? I also had people, okay, worrying about how I was feeling. Most of the people say, "Oh, working out is not okay with fasting. It's not good. It's not advisable. Your energy levels." Okay, that was a worry that it was a good concern. But now sometimes you have to do things for yourself. I like doing things for myself to know exactly what was doing. So I wasn't putting myself in danger. I was just trying to see how much workout I can do fasted, like on just water. And I told you I worked out for 3 days, which was okay for me. It worked. I had energy, meaning that the energy I had in my body was producing energy. That's another thing about fasting. Fasting gives you a lot of energy. Why does it give you a lot of energy? It gives you a lot of energy because, again, your body is eating from your fat reserves. So when it's eating from the fat reserves, it's getting its energy from the fat reserves. So that's where my energy was coming from. So and I wasn't going to put myself in danger, because your body talks to you. Your body tells you when to stop, when to go on, and if your body is ready to ride the wave, ride with it. And if it tells you it's time to stop, you have to obey it and stop. So you have to really listen to your body when you're doing such things. And some people were also asking me, what else was I doing, apart from just drinking water? Apart from drinking water, I was doing pink Himalayan salt. Or you can do sea salt, which is just you take a pinch of it or some of it when you're feeling your energy is low, and put it under your tongue and drink water. Why? Because it's an electrolyte, and it's going to give you, it is going to just boost your energy. So that is why, that is apart from coffee, which I was taking in the morning. That is just the thing I was taking, and water. I just did water, coffee in the morning, pink Himalayan salt, nothing else. And then there's someone else who asked me what my goal was. What was my goal? My goal was to lose fat, especially around my waistline. You see, I started working out in 2019, which was a year ago. And then when COVID hit, I relaxed for about 5 months. So I was getting back to my game. Getting back to my game, I didn't eat well. I wasn't exercising. I wasn't doing anything. So I packed in a few fat around my midsection. That's where my fat goes. I just wanted to fast so that now I can lose some fat around my midsection, which worked, which was a good thing. Someone else asked me what inspired me to do the whole thing from working out. When I started working out in 2019, someone asked me that. There are three people who inspired me. The first person who inspired me was, again, my coach, who's also my husband, who inspired me by just showing me videos. There's a video he showed me of a 72-year-old woman working out in the gym. And, I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, I have to do something about myself. I have to do something. If she can do that and I'm younger, I mean, why won't I want to do that? Of course, other people that inspired me, the second group is just the actresses J Lo and Hailey Berry. Why? Because they are older than me, they look better and younger than me. J Lo has had twins, and she works out and she just gives it's all. And so I decided, even me, I'm going to try and see just how far I can go. The third thing was, I had added a lot of weight. You see, I'm an entertainer, I'm an actress. So there's a movie that I was shooting, a short film. And when I saw it, I just knew this is the end. I have to do something about the way I look, because I had looked so old and stuff. And so I decided, let me do something about it. Entertainers have to have the look, man. We can't just lax and do bad. So TV is for beautiful people. So you have to stay in shape. You have to look nice, so that now, to get to entertain. So I decided to start working out, of course, being pushed by my coach, who's also my husband, I told you. So he's the one who introduced me into working out and showing me inspirational videos. women who have worked out, who look really nice. And so I decided, why not? Because you see, there's one thing I've learned about African women. We get to a certain age, especially after having children, and we decide that's it for us. When our children get to teenage, we just give up. We say, okay, now we are old and we are going to wear our big underwears, mothers' unions, and our big trousers, and just grow old and suffer with diabetes type 2 and get high blood pressure and start disturbing our children to take us to hospital, all those things. So I decided, no, I'm going to be that type of an African woman who's going to encourage other African women to wake up and work. Why? Because I just found out that growing old, actually you're the one who decides whether you want to grow old or not. So I've decided I'm not going to grow old that way. I'm not going to go that way. I am going to grow old standing straight at 80, having six pack at 70, why not? I mean, why shouldn't I just look sexy? So I'm taking my sexy back, and also just that curiosity of now thinking, can I go back to how I looked when I was 20? Is it possible? And I just found out it's possible. We can go back to where we were at 20. Right now, I do more bends and more lifts and more sit-ups and more press-ups than my children, who are now 17 and 12 and 9, and I have almost the same energy as they do, which I just found out it's possible. So growing old is actually just up to us. So women, let me tell you, all these things are just in the mind. So yeah, I'm talking to you African ladies who are just I think from 35 and above, who now decide, oh, now I've grown old. Then now we start spending money on corsets. Corsets. You're tying yourself up. You can't breathe well because now you just only want to look good when you're wearing clothes. Why don't you want to look good when you're naked? Look good when you're naked as well. Make that man run home also to you. So you see the difference between a wife and a slave queen is just the body. That's a difference. And most of the time is the wife even has a better brain than a slave queen. But now you see men are visual, so they will always go for a body. They don't care about the brain because he knows he has a brain at home. So why don't you just give him both? The brain and the body, so that he stays at home. I'm not saying that you do things for men, do things for yourself as well. If you work out, if you're fit, if you have a nice body, if you dress well and look nice in the mirror, you will always have the confidence, you'll always have the power, you'll feel powerful, you'll feel strong, you'll feel on top of the world. So why don't you want to look like that? And by the way, you're only 40, you're only 50, only. You're only 60. There are people who are 70, 80 who look really hot. So why don't you want to look like that? They are now buying corsets. Your underwear is rolling when you're walking, because I used to have that problem. I used to have this lower stomach, so I would wear underwear and it would keep rolling as I walk. And then my thighs, walking, and your thighs are rubbing on each other, It was really, 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 really bad. You're sweating unnecessarily. So now, when I was big, I used to have a problem of my underwear rolling down my stomach. You're walking, it's rolling down because now of the big stomach. And then that thing of thighs rubbing on each other, then now they are becoming black, or after some time there's a lot of sweating, so now there's kuna tu harufu, those such things. You don't want to live like that, really. There's no point of living like that. Even apart from that, you want to live healthy, because imagine if you work out, there's no medication you're taking. What medication will you take now? Because there's no illness that you have. So those are the things that you want to do. And also just challenge yourself. Instead of just sitting there and allowing your body to go, why don't you just have a nice body? That's another thing. And it's an African thing. African women, we step back a lot. We step back so many times. Tunapenda kurudi nyuma. We step back for our men. We step back for our children. We always have this thing of, okay, now this is where I've reached. Now wacha wachukulia hapa. No. Why? Why? Queen Elizabeth is still the Queen of England after how long? So, and she drives herself, by the way, if you didn't know, and her car of choice, Range Rover, by the way. Hey. So, by the way, we have to wake up. We have to also show our children, apart from just that girl empowerment of education and all that, just showing your girl you can be beautiful, you can be strong for as long as you live. That is just my motto. That is what I want to preach. I want to preach that African women should work. I'm in my 40s, by the way. I'm in my 40s. And I don't want to look any day older or even my age. I don't want to look my age. That is what I have decided. I don't want to look my age, and I don't want you to look your age. I want the people I went to school with to look like me, so that when we sit down and we talk about our school days, we still look the same or almost the same. I hope you've watched my videos, especially the one of my fitness journey, which I started in 2019, and you've seen the way I've struggled. It was not easy, you know. For those who know me, know that I love to sleep. I used to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, to go to the gym, and it is a struggle. And the reason why I'm putting on this channel is to just show you how hard it is and how you have to keep waking up to go at it. You just watch me. I want you to watch me, because I'm not perfect. I want you to watch me struggle through it, especially my cardios. I am so poor at cardios. I want you to see me struggle through it and wake up also and just say, if she's struggling, why can't I struggle? Even me, I have more power. What would I advise you? I would advise you to be very serious, to show up. You know, the most important thing is to wake up and start working out. Working out does not mean that you have to lift weights. I want to lift weights. I want to get ripped. I want to have abs. And I am even going to, now that is my next move, to get those abs, because now my coach tells me my body is ready for the 6-packs. So now our next journey is journey to the 6-packs. That is where I'm going. What am I doing about it? I'm waking up in the morning. I'm working out as hard as possible. My cardio, my weights, my 6-pack, and also another thing I'm doing is I'm eating clean. And because you hear abs are made in the kitchen. Let me tell you something. Exercise is 20%. 80% is the diet. So you have to work on the diet. The diet is key to you being healthy, to you looking nice and ripped, all those things. And then another thing, you can skip rope, you can run up and down the stairs, you can jog, you can dance, you can do Zumba, you can do all those things, karate, you can play football. As long as, ladies, you're moving, you have to move. Every day you have to sweat. Every day you have to move. Please don't tell me I stroll every morning. No, go up and down the stairs, skip that rope, do that kickboxing, do that Taibo, whatever you want to do. Please just work out. You'll be healthy, you'll be strong, you'll be, so many things will happen. You look good, your mind will be sharp. So that is what I'm going to do. So you please keep watching my videos. You'll see me working out. You'll see me do my diet. You'll see me do the fastings, the intermittent fastings, all these things. And I'll be explaining to you my journey. And I have told you my next move is to get the 6-packs. So by the end of this year, I'm hoping to get the 6-packs. And my coach is from hell. And he's going to really just make me get these 6-packs. Anyway, I'm so... and also, don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. Oh, I have children. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I have to wake up to go to work. Let me tell you something. I have children. I have work. I wake up early. It's about timing. You have to really, really value timing. And also another thing, you have to rest. Rest is one of the most important things of exercises. At least rest for 8 hours. Sleep for 8 hours. Sleep is very important. It will help you lose weight. This sleep you play around with, it will help you lose weight. So at least sleep for 8 hours. Wake up early. Work out at least for 30 minutes. Then go to school. Go to work. Give yourself time to do. There's always time to do something if you want to do it. Don't waste your money on buying corsets, on taking slimming diets, or detoxifying yourself. All those things you guys are doing, stop wasting that money. If you have that money, look for a good trainer, let them train you, look for a good coach. There's a coach will give you, plus that he will train you, he'll give you the diet, he will look after you. Afadhali you spend that money on that than buying corsets and taking pills, slimming pills. Slimming pills do not work. Let me tell you, you're just poisoning your body for nothing. Keep your body fresh, keep your body young, keep your skin fresh, keep your skin young. Achana na maneno mengi. Working out is just, just put the work, put the timing, and you'll look good. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. Those who haven't, please subscribe. For those who have comments, please comment. Ask me any question. Tell me anything you want. Thank you so much for those who felt that I encouraged them. Thank you so much for those who have told me they are trying. Those who have tried, I thank you so much. Please watch my channel, like, subscribe. African women, let's get up, let's look hot. We are already hot. Even when we are old, we look hot. So you can imagine when we are ripped, when we are energetic, when we are strong at 70 and 80 and we are still looking hot. We also now want our children to be like that, to be strong, to be healthy, to work out.